Spring floods have made commuting by bicycle in Ottawa Gatineau a challenge. That will be the topic for this video. The cities of Ottawa and Gatineau are divided by the Great Ottawa River, which runs west to east in the Ottawa Valley. In this video, I will show you some of the trouble spots that have cursed bicycle commuters and still does 4 weeks after the waters have peaked. The footage I will show you has been taken May 26, 28, and 29, 2019. On the first day, I was going to visit a friend in Aylmer and decided I'd try the Gatineau River pathway to Lake Lemay, and this is what I found. So I decided to take an inland route to Aylmer, from where I will start riding back home on the Voyageurs pathway along the Ottawa River where possible, if possible. This is a city building, and we can see that the trail is closed off by water. This is the marina parking lot near the Sims Inn Museum. And we can see that the Voyageurs pathway is definitely closed. We would have ended up here if we had been able to take that path. Closed. So for an alternate route, I'm taking side streets. This is Ursuline Street. You can see that it was sandbagged and there's still a bit of water left on the street. We're heading back to the river on Vanier Road, and we'll see if the path is open. Just for the heck of it, we'll see if it's open upriver. Nope. Now we're heading downriver. Here we're in the Deschênes Rapids Park, and the path is open as far as the rapids. The rapids are a lot higher and more powerful than usual. I'm continuing downriver. There was a barrier, but I decided to have a look anyways. I have to resign myself to taking a main thoroughfare, Lucerne Boulevard, but at least it has a dedicated bicycle lane. This is another access point to the trail, Champlain parking lot. Lots of water here. Now we've reached Champlain Bridge. We'll go and look at the trail that passes under the bridge. What we need is a kayak or a canoe, not a bicycle. On the second day, just out of curiosity, I decided to have a look at two areas not far from where I live. First, I went to the east end of the Jacques Cartier pathway. This is the east end of the Jacques Cartier pathway. You can see that the water was much higher at its peak, but it's still very high, and most of it, I guess the whole length, is flooded. There we are. That's as far as we can go. After that, I rode to the Lac Beauchamp district and took the Route Verte trail along the river. We're now heading for Riviera Street. We can see that the water had come up to here, leaving a mess of mud, and the unlucky residents are still struggling with the remnants of the flood. This is my third day of trail flooding inspection. Today I'm starting on Jacques-Cartier Street at the top of the map and ending at Champlain Bridge on the Ottawa side of the river at the bottom of the map. This is Jacques-Cartier Street, which runs along the shore of the Ottawa River. A large part of this street was underwater at the height of the flood 4 weeks ago. The Jacques-Cartier multi-use trail follows the street on the right. As we can see, this part is still underwater. This is just on the other side of Lady Aberdeen Bridge, and this is what our trail looks like now on the 29th of May. Just incredible. Now the only route to take now in the meantime is Fournier Boulevard along the side of the road, which is not very pleasant to do. This is the alternative route for now. I don't know how many more weeks it's going to be. We have to ride our bikes along here. We'll see how far we have to go before we reach part of the... I think I'm going to cross over to the other side. I don't like this. So I'm on the alternate route now on the other side of Fournier in the bus lane. So this here is an access, normally gives access to the trail, but we can see from here that it's totally flooded. So there's no point going there. We can see that here the trail is free, but I'd have to cross over to the other side in order to reach it. I know it's not going to be available for very long anyways, so I might as well stay here for now. Or maybe I'll try turning left just a little further where there is an access. Now we can do it. Just cross over on the grass here. And we'll be able to go a little way. Okay, well this is okay for a little while. We're approaching now, I think, a lower area where it's going to be flooded. We're now at the west end of Fournier Boulevard. And I think we're gonna hit some water, so let's just see. Was flooded all the way up. Yep, there we are, water. Yeah, well, we're gonna have to take the road here, and the only way I think is to face the traffic on the wrong side, because the other side isn't available for bicycles at all. So, no choice, we'll have to face the traffic. Here we go. We'll just take it easy. I think this is the way commuters will do it when they go to work in the morning. When they're coming back, they'll be on the right side, on the correct side of the road. So. But for now, and here there's a puddle of water we'll have to avoid. Wait till this car goes by, and yeah, we'll do it this way. Yeah, that's okay. So on the other side, I think we're going to be clear for a while. This kind of flooding is going to happen every year now. The city of Gatineau will have to do something about this. This is just no fun. Now there's our trail over to the left, so we're going to climb the sidewalk here, and we'll continue. I walked the bike across the grass, and now the way will be clear up to Laurier Street. I won't attempt the Voyageurs pathway through Jacques Cartier Park because I know it's going to be impassable. We're now on Voyageurs pathway near the Museum of Civilization, and we're going to see how far we can go before it's closed. I'm pretty sure it will be closed before we can get to the next bridge. Yeah, it is closed. Here we are. Now we will take the multi-use sidewalk along Laurier Street to Portage Bridge. We're now crossing Portage Bridge. The bridge is under repairs, which explains the fence. This is very disruptive to traffic since Chaudière Bridge was closed due to damage from the flood. It's anybody's guess how long that will be. Just going to show you, looking downriver, there's a lot more current than there ever was at this time of the year on this river. Okay, yeah, we just came from there, and we're going to go down this way towards the Ottawa River pathway. Here we go. So we're now on the Ottawa River pathway going west, and we'll see how far we can go before we hit some water. We're now approaching the War Museum. We're approaching the Black Bridge now, and so far so good. There's no flooding here, but I think that this might have been flooded a week ago. We're approaching the Parkdale exit here, and we can see that this here is a low-lying area that would have been flooded just a few days ago. It's still going to be a while before the water goes down. We're now about a kilometer east of Champlain Bridge, and here we've come across a portion that's actually closed. There's still some flooding at the bottom of that hill, but there's probably more flooding further away. So we'll have to take an alternate course. Here's my alternate course along the parkway. It's a little safer riding up here on the cow path that bicycles have formed since the flood began. Yeah, other cyclists are taking this cow path. I think this is the popular route for people going to work in the morning and coming back at night. Yeah, we can see here that the path is completely flooded along the way here, and that there's no choice but to take an alternate route. I guess it's not everybody who's unhappy about this flooding. Looks as though the ducks and geese are really enjoying themselves. We're now approaching Champlain Bridge. I've never seen so little clearance between the bridge and the surface of the water. It must have been much more pronounced 4 weeks ago. This wasn't meant to be an exhaustive evaluation of the effects of the 2019 flood on the trails, but was meant to give you an idea of how this natural event has affected cycling in the National Capital Region. I hope you found these little rides with me interesting. If you'd like information about my camping trailers or my e-bikes, look up my website, www.robertberrio.com. Never quit cycling.